Now here's another shot that's going to go in. A massive shot for St. Francis from about 35 yards away, which looked like it was going to go wide, but it finds its way. And now sort of bunches up with more of the players. Here's the kick by Connor Davis into the box. Header off of a St. Francis player. And now equalizer from Mount Vernon. Ball bounced around off the goalie, off a defender. And it was Danny Bonsignor. So Bonsignor ties it up at 1-1 with 5 minutes to go. Unbelievable. Back here at Yellow Jacket Stadium, Coach Gansberg with us. Coach, tough battle tonight. Your overall thoughts on the game?
I thought we played very well in the first half. We certainly dominated the play. Yeah. It's like we're stuck up against a wall. We can't break through. A lot of teams would have been able to put a team away in the first half, the way we were playing. And so I think it's just a matter of time. There's not really much we can do. We can continue to prepare, continue to push just a little bit harder. At some point it's going to come, but until it does, we just got to stick together and stay together as a team.
It's the old cliche, you just keep knocking on the door, and then you got down, but you guys didn't give up. Wow, great response. You come back less than 10 minutes after the really sweet goal by Martinez, and Danny puts it home for you.
That's the problem. If you can't put a team away, a kid hits a 35-yard ball, and all of a sudden you're looking at 1-0 down, even if you've had the better of the play. And that's the modern game in some ways, but it wouldn't have been fair to have lost that game the way our guys played. So I'm happy they battled back. We did score, so it had been unfortunately a little bit too long since we'd scored, so that's a positive. It wasn't the prettiest goal, but I think those are still to come.
You guys are gamers, we know that. I think about, Rodrigo took, a cleat to the ribs, I'm not really sure, but he came back and played. Gerardo goes down, he comes back. What does that say about your guys?
I don't know if you know anything about G's injury, but he had a huge hematoma on his skin, a huge bump. Yeah. And he's just like, Coach, I'm going to play. Can you pop? He has a trainer to pop it, and so the blood could drain so he could play. I mean, he's tough. That characterizes our team in a lot of ways. Rodrigo stepped up as our only senior, which I think is something here too. We got to grow as a team. It's a young team. We got to stay positive and just make sure we're getting better day in, day out. It's going to come at some point. We'll start to really connect. We just got to stick with it.
All right, so on Saturday, you go to Spring Arbor. They're a good team, 22nd in the country. Your thoughts about that one?
They're a good opponent. They're a very well-coached team. They play a certain system and style of play that is tough to defend, but I think we found some ways, and we played them last year to really exploit some of their weaknesses. I think our guys will be up for the game. It's a great place to play, soccer-specific turf stadium, and so that would be a good one to get our first conference win, I'll tell you.
All right, Coach, thanks for being with us.
Thanks, Joe.